Starting off, can I get the name and the name of your business?
Quincy Jetta, Beyond Normal Investments and Consulting.
What is it that your business is? What is it that you do?
Real estate, so investment, flipping, rentals, all of that. Wholesaling.
Okay.
Looking to buy a house.
Right.
If you're looking for guidance on how to get a house.
Like, what was the meaning behind the name?
Beyond Normal Investments.
Yeah.
Because I'm from 64th and Normal.
Right.
So born and raised, 20, 28 years, 29 years of my life. That's all, So the point is, yes, I'm moving on from it, but that's where I'm from. But I want to take it beyond that. So buying back everything over there. We lived there all our lives. I've lost so many people on them streets. So why can't we buy it back?
Tied to it.
Exactly,
Yeah,
you tied into it. Why let somebody else come in and buy what you done died? You lost shit too.
Facts. How long have you been providing the service? How long has Beyond Normal Investments been not only just like an entity now, like as far as you doing it, but just the idea for the most part?
Man, it's crazy because I thought about it out the blue when I first started my LLC. So before I LLC, that I just was thinking of different ways to put it. Then it's like, why not take it to where I'm from? But on the same note, when it comes to work with the houses I do, I want it always to be beyond normal. So I don't want to just do the average. I want to go above that. So
right.
Its meaning is all tied to it. So,
it's definitely a play on words, definitely. And so, was real estate always something that you was interested in, or just like something you woke up one day? Because like right now, I feel like a lot of people, I was already discussing, like a lot of people I find in different things to get involved with and invested in. So is that something that you knew you wanted to do for a while, or it just kind of came to you?
No, so I want to say 2018, I was living out in Dalton at an apartment, but it started all off of credit first. So that was the first thing. So I figured, credit was, I kept hearing that was the key, so we ain't got my credit done. When I got the credit done, I'm starting to hear real estate, it's just a lot of real estate going on. People buying this, buying that. And then I'm starting to see where the real money is, because it's properties. Life ain't nothing but monopoly.
Right.
So you gotta own something. But once you're able to own something, the equity that you have in it, once I knew that I can turn that into money, that's where it's at. And I always wanted to make a lump sum at one time, and just not having to work for nobody. Really my
Right. And keeping that, so basically it was something that, like you say, not necessarily you stumbled into, but like just through conversation and understanding like how to capitalize and monetize on this system. Like you say, this is damn near a big monopoly board, so to speak. So like that was
even deeper than so. Before I just said, I just want to do real estate. It's crazy how I started. I'm telling people, there's a crazy story behind it. Instagram. I was on Instagram one day, and I came across there was a guy speaking. He was talking about a dump truck, and he was saying basically like, if you get this dump truck right now for $3,500, people that's doing real estate, they need a way to get their trash away. So you pay $3,500 for a dump truck, but you got a job coming up. Somebody want to pay you $1,500 for 3 properties they working on. So now you done made your money back off your dump truck, and you still making, that's passive income. You're gonna keep rolling that money out. So once I see that this makes sense. Right? It makes sense right there. So I go to the page, Greg Parker from Cleveland, Ohio. I go to this page, I get to looking at it, and I'm seeing what's going on. And it's about real estate now. So now I'm intrigued at the way he putting it. He from the streets, I'm from the streets, and I can relate to him. So I'm okay. I see what he's saying.
facts.
Long story short, a month later, I drove to Cleveland to a seminar that he had. Gas a cab, I drove out there, paid for the seminar.
That's my definitely said.
Went out there, I met people, and from there I came back and I bought this. So I went out there, I came right back, I bought this 2 months later.
Facts.
But that was after I bought my first.
So just on the basis, like how would somebody go into getting involved in real estate? Like what would be like your first step, so to speak?
Credit.
Facts.
Credit. Because once you get the credit in order, the goal is to spend other people's money.
Facts.
So you could have, $50,000 put up. Yeah, that's cool. But why spend your 50 when you could take a couple dollars, get your credit taken care of, get credit cards, and use other people's money at 0% interest? So that's part of the game that people don't really even know about. But that's what I'm figuring out now. You can. People always think if you see a house that's $100,000, you got to come to the table with $100,000. Nah, you got to come with way less than that. It's a percent game, man. Then people say, oh, where I'm gonna get that from? If you have the credit, you get these credit cards. You get these credit cards to take care of things. Then you plan the system.
What do you believe is the thing that kind of trigger for you? Like I heard you mention earlier, like I can't work for nobody. You know what I'm saying? Or you don't want to work for nobody. So like, what kind of, I guess, fueled that fire, so to speak?
My daughter. Facts. So once I had a daughter, it was like, all right, that's a whole nother ball game. That's a whole nother type of money. What do I have to do in order to provide everything that she wants and needs and still be comfortable at the end of the day? And I feel like real estate, it's about ownership. But when you can have ownership and make money off of it, what else would you want to do? If I knew about this when I was 22, 20 years old, because it's like, when you grow, you learn.
Right.
So, you play in the streets when you're younger, you do all that type of thing. If I knew what I knew now, it'd have been a whole nother ball.
On me, and so I feel like making that statement, if you knew what you knew now, like, what do you think are some of the resources at some point, if you're not offering now, but at some point in the future, like, do you or have you planned to give back in the sense of like maybe a workshop or a class, or trying to get people to teach in real estate more so than just, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just being it beneficial.
That's definitely been a thought. So I told myself, for one, I want to get a mentorship program started. I'm looking to get that started up around Christmas time. I want to get this because I want to get this taken care of first.
Facts, yeah.
Once I get this taken care of, this should be this should be on the market. So we're looking at 30 days, 30 to 40 days. So once that's up and taken care of, now I can put all my focus on sitting down with 10 people. This is what we can do, or 20 people. But all of that's coming. All that's coming. Because it's to the point where it's the only thing that us being people, black people, it's just the fact we don't know. The information is out there, and it's so crazy because we walk around with it all day. Our phone. Everything that I figured out right now, it was through just researching. I figured it out. Meeting people, networking. Your network is your network. Once you meet people and you take the time to work and just do a little research, it's all out there.
Why do you believe it takes so long for us to get around the curve of information, especially in regards to profitable information?
In my opinion, right now it's to the point where what I see a lot of, everybody is just in competition with the next person. And then a lot of times when it comes to us, we would know something and feel like, oh, I'm not going to tell him because I want to just do it to myself. When all actuality is, when you meet somebody, you network. So if I know something, I don't have no problem telling you. If we network better and just put the information out there and just get off your ass and do it, you'll be good. I tell people all the time, people call my phone all the time. I don't charge people to tell them what to do. And I literally tell you, this is what you do, boom, 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 boom. Anybody can tell you that. It's just, are you going to take it and do it? Or are you just going to listen to me? Because I'm going to tell you what's going on.
Right.
The proof is in the pudding. I'm not coming to somebody else's house like, yeah, I'm going to sneak in real quick. This is mine. This is what's going on. This is how you do it. And then once you build that team around you, you can't lose. And that's how I feel like I'm at right now. The team I got around me, I can't lose.
Facts. And how important is that though? Because like you said, like you talk about how competition is kind of like, and I hate using the phrase, but it is what it is. It's almost a crabs in a bucket mentality. You feel me? And so with understanding that, like how do you go about picking your team?
The crazy part is, I tell people all the time, the team that I got when it comes to my realtor, because I'm an investor. So I'm coming through. I want to come through. Boom. I want this. I want to buy it for this. I want to get it for this. I want to make a profit of this. Boom, boom, boom. Repeating the process. So I'm the investor. So I have my realtor that's going to find it. When it comes to finding a general contractor, that's who's going to come out. He's going to head the project. He's going to call out the electricians, the plumbers. That's his job. So once you get that going, once you got your realtor, you got your general contractor going, your lawyer, all of mine are great. I deal with the Buckleys. It's Team Supreme Realty. Sharice Buckley, that's my realtor. Melvin Buckley, that's my general contractor. He's also owns a Steak and Shake on Halston. Only African American Steak and Shake on.
Facts.
So that's my general contractor. So the team I got, it's just crazy. You know, it's crazy. Taxes, that made a big problem. That's a big thing. If you playing with people money, them taxes.
Back.
My tax lady, amazing. Trudy Howard, amazing. So it's just everybody that I got around me, you know, just blessed to have them.
And so was it like you found these people through research, or like you say, you pulled up to a whole seminar in Cleveland? So what's that process? And not even just like to your resources, but like, because people, like you say, people don't know how to get in contact with lawyers or how to, you know what I'm saying? So what was that and building that team?
And it's crazy. I keep saying, from my point, it was all blessings. It was to the point where when I came back from Cleveland, okay, I got the knowledge now, so I'm ready to hit the ground running. But like you just said, I was missing those pieces. So I was just to the point like, you know what? Fuck it, I'm about to just do it on my own.
Facts.
I was waiting on somebody to come, you know, give me the hand, but I'm like, I'm just do it on my own. Right when I'm going to do that, I was in the process of trying to get my taxes done. So as I'm looking to get my taxes done, that's when I met Trudy Howard. So as I'm speaking with her, you know, never knew her. I forgot how I even came across her.
Facts.
I inboxed on Facebook, well, you know, I'm looking to do my taxes. Somebody referred me, I can't remember who. And she was, yeah. So I have a conversation with her, talking, tell her what I'm doing. And, you know, she was just like, you know, she was intrigued. So she was like, do you have anyone that does this? No, I don't even know how we got on the subject of talking about real estate. Long story short, she ended up giving me Sharice Buckley's number. She told me, I want you to reach out to her. She's a good friend of mine. She's going to take care of you. Mind y'all, like I said, I'm at the point, I'm just about to jump in and do it anyway, so I'm, all right, cool.
Right.
I reached out to her, and it was set in stone by then. We got on top of it. I ended up with this.
Facts.
And like I tell you, this is the part that people don't say when it comes to numbers. The house was $75,000. $75,000, $80,000 in renovation. $75,000 renovation, that's $150,000. But right now, the ARV, where we standing at right now, is $290,000. So, now when we talking numbers, you know, numbers don't lie.
What's your overall, with Beyond Normal Investments, what's your long run goal? And I know right now, like you fresh, you got, how many properties do you have right now?
This will be my second one.
So you got 2 properties, like, so you still fresh. Like, what are some of the ideas and things that you hope and going forward for it? Like,
right now, I tell myself right now, once I'm looking for another, I'm in the process of looking for a 4-unit right now. So that's gonna be, I'm buying that by, we looking to shoot for September.
facts.
So I'm already jumping back in. But my goal, I want to have 100 doors by next year. I told myself by next December, I want to have 100 doors. It's possible.
That's
I know
beautiful,
it is.
yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, I could be at 3 in a year, so it's definitely possible.
Do you run into like individuals like yourself in this business, like how, like, and so talk about that, like
Instagram.
Facts. And so you say social media is important, ultimately.
Important.
Facts.
This is what I'm doing right now. I wouldn't even have thought about this without Instagram. That's the crazy part. It's a resource that it wasn't around back then, but now we got it in our hand. There's plenty of people out here, so many different people out there on a daily basis out there through Instagram that do this same thing that just give me advice. They mentor me. There's people, you know, that's buying property. I know I got people that got 20, 30 properties. Good friend JD. JD buys houses. You know, JD, he going crazy right now. He dropping knowledge all the time, and he doing it like crazy. So it's plenty of people. It's just reaching out, networking. You gotta reach out, network. Buying seminars. Don't be scared to buy knowledge. If you're paid to go to school, you could go to a seminar for $200, something like that.
Facts. And so in real estate, like, is there, I know it's like classes and stuff you got to take, or how does that work?
Not at all. I don't have a real estate license. I don't have, because you don't need it to be an investor. You don't need it. It helps you.
Facts.
It helps you. You know, it gives you more knowledge on the other side. So it's good to do that, but you don't need it to invest in real estate.
But so, in trying to acquire your services or get in touch with you, how would people be able to get in contact with Beyond Normal?
Email beyondnormal91 at iCloud. Instagram beyondnormal_lifestyle. Facebook Quincy Jetter. Phone number 312-823-3164.
Facts.
That's everything.
And so is there anything else you want people to know about your business? Anything that you trying to specialize in, or just...
The main thing is building relationships and networking. Reach one, teach one. If I know something, I can put it out. If you know something, you can put it out. It's to the point where you will make more money together than you will by yourself.
Facts.
There's so many 40-unit buildings, 30-unit buildings. Two people come together, y'all can have that. You know, there's so much you could do. So, networking. You build, whether it be in Chicago, Cleveland, Atlanta. I'm building everywhere. I got relationships everywhere. Same way I got them. If somebody need them, we gonna make it happen.